documentary is something that comments on, presents, shows, or documents something that happens in the world in which we live. My personal definition of a documentary, that's a hard question. I think documentary can encompass so many different things, so many different approaches to cinema. I think a documentary is just a piece of film that documents something in its natural state. Hello. Oh.
Yes.
Oh. How do you look so good up close and I look like a man?
Because you are a man.
We came up with our idea. Well, I remember Christine, one of our lecturers, talking about starting with what you know and doing something that's close to home because you're going to get the most powerful work from that. So I thought of the theme belief, and I thought, who's someone I know that kind of embodies that? And my old youth pastor, Mike, the most passionate man I've ever met, was diagnosed with cancer recently, and watching him in the way that he never stopped believing and the way that his belief totally shaped his actions, to me was inspiring. So I thought that's something that would be really cool to explore.
It was the one thing I couldn't do in the hospital, and it was worth every cent we had to pay. You read this year over and over, this sickness is not unto death, and you just read it over and over and over. I want to read to you a little bit from my journal, if that's all right. It's really cool. It's good for me anyway, I think it's cool.
So I'm about to go into the editing suite to meet the girls, where we're going to do the bulk of our editing for the doco. So let's go. Okay, so this is where we do it. This is Alice. This is Lily. They are my team members and they're cool. And that's Mike. Hello, Mike. So this is our hole where we will be editing for a while and doing all that kind of stuff. Very long time, probably. This may be the place of many arguments and fights, but moments of love and unity among the group of Ash, Lily and Alice. We've had a lot of kind of filming days, and then we've still got more to go. A lot of our stuff has been working with pre-existing footage, has been really different to us. A lot of the other groups have gone out and filmed, whereas we've had to sift through hours and hours of archive DVD footage, audio podcasts that Mike's done. But my group is really relaxed and chilled out. So when we did some filming at Youth Alive, but we only had one media pass, so it was literally me with a camera. So I had to be by myself filming, but we only really wanted one shot, so it was really easy. But yeah, organisationally we're really good and we're really chilled out, so it's good. I'll call it as soon as I can. Okay, sick. Okay, so Phyllis, just use it. No, she's never gonna know. Yeah. So Danielle,
Yes.
just fill us in on the Mike you knew and we all knew before cancer.
Okay, so Mike before cancer. I think one of the things that used to annoy me the most about living with Mike, which now is probably something that
We definitely formed, whether we knew it or not, an emotional connection to our subject. I mean, we spent hours, listening to his sermons and really getting to know him. And the nature of what he was saying was so deep that, there was definitely connection. And when you're doing a documentary on someone, you want to represent them right, and you want to really, we tried to get into his mind so that the way that we were presenting him would do him justice. So we spent a lot of time looking at things through his eyes or trying to, which was pretty hard to do. But you really, it's more than just kind of empathy. I don't know, there's definitely some sort of a connection. I think he attracts people, and you wanna attach yourself to him, and you want to be connected with him because he's a pretty rad dude. Yeah.
Today is a day of salvation. It's Wednesday. Bit of a rough one today. Woke up feeling pretty darn good.
I think so far the best experience has been moments in the editing suite where the three of us sit down and we listen to a podcast or whatever, and Michael says something profound and we just kind of pause it and have this moment where we're like, whoa, that was full on. It's good to be working with media that makes you think. And we've had a lot of those light bulb moments.
Don't forget the responsibility you have to your audience to create stuff that's of worth, and don't be afraid to tackle deep stuff, because for so long I was. And I remember one of my tutors in my first year, noting some of my work and saying, don't be afraid to go deep, don't be afraid to tackle stuff that's a bit scary. The worst you can do is fail at it, but at least you tried. So that is what I would say. That was a great yawn. Documentary is cool.